WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm Katie Cook. Daily briefings from Governor Andy Beshear have become part of our new normal. This afternoon, Beshear said we have 45 more cases of the coronavirus, but no new deaths. Grace Feinerman was there at the press conference and brings us an update.
Again at 5 p.m., Governor Andy Beshear spoke to Kentuckians, and again he asked for help.
To create positive social peer pressure.
Beshear says, all things considered, we've had a good day in Kentucky. There are 45 new cases of coronavirus, 15 of them in Fayette County. There are no new deaths, but that doesn't mean our work is done.
Crunch time. All right, the next 2 to 3 weeks are pivotal.
Dr. Stephen Stack, Kentucky Public Health Commissioner, says people cannot gather in large groups, even if that means not going to church.
I want you to think about it this way, and I realize this is a little bit more stark, but if you have a parish of 600 people and you're having services right now, how are you going to feel if only 500 show up for Christmas service this year?
Beshear reminds us these are sacrifices, but they're vital to flatten the curve. He's not afraid to be the guy who makes the tough calls.
I'm trying to save people's lives. And if somebody doesn't understand that, or if someone doesn't care, I don't really have a reaction for them. If after this people want to look back and say we were overly aggressive, that's a reality I look forward to, because it means our people were safer than what we anticipate is coming. They'd let the whole world sue me. I used to be a lawyer. I can handle that.
A plea for Kentuckians to stay safe at home. In Lexington, Grace Feinerman, WKYT.
Twice this past week, Governor Beshear has announced cases of coronavirus in eastern Kentucky that ended up being negative. In today's news conference, Beshear explained why this sometimes happens. It could be because of an address change or getting tested in a county where a person does not actually live.
We've got our epidemiologists and others that are working around the clock, and as you all know, we're now a couple weeks into this. They make mistakes just like the rest of us do. That Floyd County one we read yesterday was a mistake, and I'll own that.
Governor Beshear went on to apologize for the wrong information on the Floyd County case. Well, Cumberland Gap National
Well, we saw beautiful conditions this evening, and we're still seeing those nice conditions even now. If you look up into the University of Virginia into Wise, you can see those great conditions there. I mean, they're seeing just calm conditions as we go throughout the evening hours, and then as the sun goes down, continuing to see those quiet conditions. And we're really starting to cool down now, especially since we've seen such clear skies tonight. I mean, temperatures throughout the region in those mid to lower 60s, even some of us over to our west just now getting into those 50s. So definitely starting to cool down here, and we'll continue to cool down as we go throughout the overnight hours tonight. But we do have winds coming out of the west, and they're staying kind of strong, anywhere up to about 15 miles per hour sustained winds at some point. So we are going to continue to see those nice warm conditions as we head into tomorrow as well. We'll be getting into those upper 60s for daytime highs by the time we get into tomorrow. We'll hold on to those breezy conditions as well. You can see those westerly winds are still going to be coming out about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So we'll get a nice breeze with our warm conditions, but then we start to cool down as we head into Tuesday, and we also get to some rain chances coming back into the forecast as well. Katie?
All right, thank you, Brooke. Cumberland Gap National Historical Park will temporarily close. This goes into effect at noon tomorrow. In a statement, officials say the park is closed to all visitors to help support the statewide effort to contain and eliminate COVID-19. Law enforcement rangers will be patrolling the park during the closure. Well, a man is facing several charges after police say he intentionally crashed his Jeep into the corner of a home in Ashland today. Ashland police say a man was seriously hurt and taken to a Huntington hospital. A woman who was holding a small child was treated for minor injuries, but the child was not hurt. Police Chief Todd Kelly says it is believed the incident stemmed from an earlier dispute. The driver is being charged with 3 counts of intent to commit murder and 2 counts of criminal mischief for damaging 2 homes in the crash. No names have been released yet. Hazard ARH and other community members held a special event tonight in their cars to honor the doctors, nurses, and patients who are battling the coronavirus. WYMT's Dakota Makris was there and talked with those who attended.
Headlights on, lights flashing to honor those who are battling the coronavirus.
It just gives them confidence. It boosts their confidence because we all know how smart they are and they take care of this community every day.
An event thought of by a group of local pastors.
We really just wanted them to know that there's a community that sees them, loves them, and appreciates them.
Meet Lily Barnett. She joined Sunday night in support of her daughter, who is an x-ray tech at ARH.
It shows her that we love her and we know that she's dedicated to her profession, and we want her and all her coworkers to know that we love them, we support them, and we're praying for them.
When she heard about the event, she knew she had to head over.
There was no hesitation, none. And we are proud of her and all her coworkers, and we want them to know that we support them because they're doing a very important job.
The theme of the night, love.
Just a little bit of support goes a long way. Just knowing that your community is behind you and loves you and says, hey, you may not be in here doing the job personally, but you're here in spirit.
The night ending with a short sermon and prayer for those who are in the front lines fighting the virus.
Supernatural wisdom that you would lead and guide them into this.
And Amazing Grace to close the service. In Hazard, Dakota Makris, WYMT Mountain News.
There are 439 cases of the coronavirus in Kentucky. With all the negativity surrounding COVID-19 and social distancing, 2 Middlesboro teenagers are sharing some positivity. Kaylee Martin and Brandy decided to do something positive for the Bell County community by drawing inspiring messages and Bible verses on the sidewalks and steps of the First Baptist Church of Middlesboro. Their mom said she not only is proud of her girls, but the community as a whole.
I'm just so thankful that we live in a community that uplifts each other. I think Middlesboro's done really well about coming together. We're coming together even though we're social distancing.
Kaylee and Brandy encourage everyone to get out in their community and do something positive while also practicing social distancing. Well, sports might be currently postponed due to COVID-19, but that doesn't mean we can't still talk about them. On Saturday, the Kentucky Wildcats picked up a walk-on guard. John Calipari and company added Pennsylvania native Isaac DeGregorio as a walk-on for the 2020-2021 season. DeGregorio posted this on Twitter. He joins Kentucky's #1 recruiting class that includes 6 of the top 50 prospects nationally in the 2020 class. Coming up on Mountain News Weekend Edition, find out what a doctor fighting the coronavirus has to say about the disease.
And today was nice, but what about tomorrow? I'll have your full forecast coming up.